What's going on, guys? Josh here from JB Fitness, here to make a quick video today to talk to you guys about the hip flexors. So the hip flexors in the front would be the ones that are right here, kind of just below your belly button there out in the front. You can kind of feel them if you feel around. It's right where the hip socket is there in the front. If you sit in an office all day, you sit in a chair for 8 hours a day like I do, you're going to get really tight front hip flexors. These can have a huge effect on your glutes. Your glutes are going to have to compensate, and that's going to put a lot of strain on your lower back. So it's going to give you sore lower back, but it's also going to affect your overall mobility to squat. So you need to really work on the front. You also need to work on the sides and the butt as well. This video is just for the front. So I'm going to show you some clips of some static stretches you can do for your front hip flexors and your side ones as well. Later on I'll cover. The first thing you're going to need, though, just as a friendly tip, is a foam roller. I recommend doing this for over pretty much your full body every single day. I do it every single day. Hips, not only the hips, the glutes, the hamstrings, the thighs, the calves, the upper body as well. This is going to really basically simulate a deep tissue massage. If you want to get a little more intense, this one's got a foam covering to it. You can see there's a bit of a give to it. This is a PVC pipe. There's no give to it. It's going to hurt like hell, but it's going to help. And you're going to want to spend minutes at a time on this. If you don't work in an office all day, your hips aren't going to be as tight, but you're still going to need to work on them. If you work in an office all day, you're going to have to spend more. I honestly would recommend spending anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour, no, not an hour, maybe 15 to 30 minutes a day, really focusing on the front of your hips, and then also extra for the back of your hips and your lower back mobility as well. So after you do this, you're going to want to do this a few minutes, then you're going to stretch. The stretching, I wouldn't recommend doing before a workout. If you're going to do it, only hold it for like 10 or 15 seconds at most. So these videos you're going to see, there's a basic one, very simple, still hurts once you get used to it. The next ones are a little bit more advanced, and once you get to the end, you should be very mobile and should be good to go. But you still need to work on it, especially if you're sitting in an office. So hope you guys enjoy. If you do, please leave a like, rating, and subscribe. Okay, guys, so the first stretch here is pretty much, I call it a lunge stretch. I don't know if there's actually a technical name to it. Basically, you're going to get down into a deep lunge. You're going to want, it's kind of hard to see with this angle, but you are going to do the other leg here. You'll see it in the video. You're going to do lunge and kind of lean forward a bit. You're going to really focus on squeezing the glute that's in the back there. So here I'm squeezing the right glute. Some variations to this, once you get comfortable, is to put your hands in the air, and then once you're okay with that, turning is another thing you can do to put more strain on the hips. This is going to be a really great stretch. So we're going to switch to the other side now. You can see there's a lunge. You're going to see now I'm squeezing the left glute, bit of a lean forward there in the hips, kind of pushing them forward towards my other knee. Deep stretch, nice big turn. See showing off my sexy belly there, and that's the first stretch. So to switch it up a little bit now and make it a little more intense, we're going to do the exact same stretch with a bench. We're going to put the foot that we want to stretch that's in the back. Now we're going to have it risen up on a bench. This is going to make it much more intense in the upper quads and in the hip flexors. And I also do these in front of a pole of some sort. Here I'm doing it in front of one of the squat racks at my gym. Gives me something to hold on to in case I lose my balance, which is very easy for me to do. And also gives me some leverage, allowing me to lean forward and still have something to hold on to. And obviously, of course, in this video, I'm not holding the stretches very long. Once you get it comfortable, again, hands in the air, pretty much the same, just more intense. But you're going to want to hold these stretches for 30 seconds to a minute each. And that's it. And then the last version of this stretch is a lot more intense. You don't want to have giving yourself a freaking camel toe doing it like I am. But you're going to basically do the same thing, but you're going to have a band around, and the band's going to be around whatever you're holding on to before. Again, use that pole to hold on to. The band's going to be resisting and pulling your hips in even more, and this is incredibly intense and painful. I think you're going to be able to see in this video that I make some ugly faces because it's incredibly strenuous. Again, 30 seconds to a minute on each leg. You can do a couple rotations if you want. Definitely going to help your hip mobility, and then I would do a little bit of foam rolling before and after, and I do these after doing legs as well. So I hope this helped, guys. If it did, please feel free to leave a like rating below and subscribe if you are new, and share it with everyone that you know. Have a great day, guys. Peace.